Libby, hi Libby. All right, there we go. So we're excited about today. We're trying something new, and also we're having things on sale too. So what we're doing, okay, because this is President's Day 2025. Now this is my daughter-in-law Maddie who gave me this suggestion because she said everywhere she buys online we're offering 25% off. So what we're gonna do today is I'm going to be showing three brand new collections. In fact, I should squeeze them into the picture just so they see what's coming up. So three brand new collections, and these three new collection. Oh yeah, everybody vote! Everybody vote! So vote for us. Thank you so much, Troy. That's a it's empower her, and I really didn't get what it was all about, but Tommy did, of course. Tommy got it. But it's about they want a place that has created a community, especially for women. So it's called Empower Her, and it's sponsored by 84 Lumber, who I think everybody all over the United States has heard about them, but their headquarters is in Pittsburgh. And then, of course, the Pittsburgh Penguins. Okay, so when they talked to me, they kept saying about our community. You've such a strong community, and yes, we do. Yes, we do. So I think that's what they were looking for, as someone that has created a community where we're a store, but a business, but we have a very strong community, and we do, don't we, everyone? We really do have just a wonderful community, so supportive, wonderful people. So, but we need your vote because that's how it's going to be determined, is by voting. So I'm hoping we do. We have a huge community, and tremendous. We do. It's absolutely wonderful. So that's I'm just hoping we win. Because Tommy decided he had to tell them how we were going to allocate the money, and he knows that I want a new front door. That's my next thing over at 300, is we want a new front door. So he put making the entrance to our store nicer, which that's really what we want. And 84 Lumber, I thought, if I win, I'm going to go straight to 84 Lumber to get that door, right? So we are really hoping for that. And it's the winner is going to be announced at the Penguin game, the Pittsburgh Penguin hockey team at their game on March 2nd. And I think his name is Iceberg. Their mascot, it's a penguin. I think his name is Iceberg. And he is going to bring a giant check to the person who wins. So you have to vote every day. You have to. Now, the part where it asks you your favorite opponent, it's just another hockey team. So if you're from Chicago, then you put down Chicago's team. I think Florida, you have two hockey teams in Florida. So you gotta, so I don't know their names. Tommy knows their names. So put them as your favorite opponent of the Pittsburgh Penguins, wherever you're from. I think that would be kind of fun. So yeah, I get to go to the game, and they even talked to me about getting extra tickets to the game. And so I have to talk to them, and I would like all the girls that work with us to go to the game and bring a guest. So I'm going to ask them about that. I think that would be really fun. So yes, so it's really neat. So please vote, and we're just hoping that we win. It would just be so spectacular, really. So no, we have the cruise going on at the same time, and so I already checked. I can, because it's up for such a big award that I feel like I have to be there. Well, we're checking to see if I can enter the ship in Jamaica. So there's flights from Pittsburgh, a couple stops, but Pittsburgh to Jamaica, and they don't cost very much either. So I can meet, but it's just, is it allowed? That's what they're checking into. So that's what I'm keeping my fingers crossed for. And so it's all very, very exciting. So yeah. Oh, our Bernina machines have not arrived. We were hoping for today. I think, right, it's already 3. We usually don't get truck shipments after 3. They shipped from Chicago on Thursday. So I was hoping for today, but with it being President's Day, maybe they don't work. I don't know. It snowed all weekend. Yeah, their roads were bad. Yeah. So I'm thinking it's going to be tomorrow. So tomorrow we will tell you immediately. We want to do box openings. We've already got a section of the store set aside for it. Joni's been working on it all day Saturday, all day today. She's been working on it. And so we're really, really excited. So, well, that was the other thing that he told them that we were going to spend the money on, is adding on new products to the store to sell. So, yeah. So, all right. So, what we're doing for President's Day, because we're joining in with everyone else, it is 2025. So, these 3 beautiful new collections, we are offering 25% put back into your account. 25% put back into your account for just these 3 brand new collections. So, and it will be the pre-cuts, if there's any pre-cuts, whatever. Yeah, Joann Fabrics is closing. What I'm hearing, I belong to Joann Fabrics pages. There's all different pages on Facebook. And what they're worried about is garment fabric. So I think, and special occasion. So Joann's did have, prom fabrics, things like that. And so you never know, it may cause us to grow even more, right? So we can keep going. And we do have linen. So, and we do have a bunch of knits, which I meant to bring over a couple knits. Well, next Monday I'll have the knits. We have some beautiful knits that came in. So that's it. What are you? We'd like to hear from you. What are you buying from Joann that we don't have? Because we want to make sure that we get that in. And we are already hiring a Joann employee. So there's somebody who worked for Joann's, and he's going to be starting. I think he starts on Wednesday. So yeah. So. That's what people are so worried about, the employees there. So I know it's just the craziest thing, isn't it? That but organic cottons, oh yeah, they would like it. See, the knit fabrics that Joann had were polyester. See, I never would buy those. They're just too uncomfortable. But we do have the cotton knits, and of course we have a lot of cotton fabric. And I think these prints, like you'll see a lot today that you could make clothing out of. So yes, and we would love to move into one of their buildings. I mean, I don't know. Because usually landlords never lower their price, but what we're hearing is there is, I think it's Warren Buffett is warning of a commercial real estate crash, because there are so many empty spaces all over the country. And there are. Yeah, Joann at Pittsburgh Mills, I heard that every single Joann's across the whole state of Pennsylvania were closing. But then I did hear rumor that Joann's at Pittsburgh Mills, but is that Tarentum? Or is that different than Tarentum? Because I did see Tarentum was definitely closing. So yeah, fleece. Who's going to supply the world with fleece? So I don't know that we want to do that, but I don't know. It's fun to sew with. So yeah, cotton duck for bag making. I know. So see, we one Joann in your area, Marianne. Where are you from? So so what we were told was the 500 stores that they're starting out with are the 500 stores that they came to terms with with a liquidation company. So someone, now I don't know whether this is true or not, but someone said the remaining 350 stores, they're going to try to keep them open, but it might be just the reason why they're staying open and stay is because they never came to terms on a price with the liquidation company. So we will see. Yeah. So I know it's like it's scary in one part because we want people to continue sewing, but it's exciting in another that the small local businesses uh, will hopefully gain customers. So that's what we're hoping for. So, okay. So we're going to get started. So we're starting out with the new. Remember, the new is you are going to get 25% put back into your account. We have never done anything like this before. And I think, well, this dandelion fabric is the first one. So take a look. See, the young people are saying that they can't afford our fabric. But if they come to our Material Madness show on Mondays, we are selling them really high quality fabric at really low prices, so they can be internet savvy and get these gorgeous fabrics. So I want to open this one up. This is the first one, and it is so pretty. So it is dandelions, right? Dandelions gone to seed, and it's called Summer Stone, and it's from Robert Kaufman. And I see Kate is zooming way in. You can see the gold metallic. You know how I am about metallics. I like a little bit of shine. It just gives it an elegant look. Like this fabric, I think would be pretty no matter what, but with that little bit of gold metallic, it makes it elegant, doesn't it? It definitely makes it elegant. So this one is, I kind of put them in the order of my favorite. And so this is the first one. Now, if it goes to wait list, you will want to wait list authorize it, because that means that if someone takes it out of their cart, that you will be the first to get it. If you just wait list it, you'll be behind the people that wait list authorize. So you're more likely to get it. And so $13.99, 25% is what? So it's like 14. So 4. 350, 350, 350. Okay. So yeah, so it's a really good deal. Yes. And remember, our fabrics are all pre-shrunk. Most of our manufacturers pre-shrink them. And then so you'll wash this, and this fabric will look just as good after it's been washed. So you know how you've gotten inexpensive fabrics before, and you wash it once and they look worn out. So our fabrics are much better quality. So, okay, now the next one that we have, I think it is, so I think the next one is the one with the white background. Okay, so it's the same fabric. Here it is. Do you need me to unfold it farther, Kate, or do you think you're okay? So this one is white background. I'm just going to sneak this in so you can see the difference. So there is the first one, and yet we still have this one right here. So this one is paler. It's more pastel. And so this one is the white. Okay, this is the dandelions are my favorite. So, okay, so, and then the next one in the lineup is the dandelions, and this one has more of that peach color in it. So I just think they are so beautiful, right? So, and 25% will be put back into your account. So that's going to make it really fun. All right, now the next one that we have is the pre-cut. So we do have the charm pack, and it has all the fabrics. So we didn't get every single fabric in. We kind of just got in our favorites. But so there's 42 pieces of fabric. You know, this is from Robert Kaufman, and they don't make the 42 different pieces like Moda does. So there are some repeats, but they will still, you'll be able to work with them just like you work with the Moda pre-cut. So they're just beautiful, all with the peaches and grays and a little bit of green, and then but then the gold metallic. The gold metallic kind of looks like green from far away, but when you zoom in on them, you'll see that that is the gold metallic. So, okay. Now the next one is called Sunkissed, right? And that is the suns. So I think this one is the first one. So I'll unfold this one and kind of let's take a look at some of these main prints. I mean, I definitely would put this one. Really, any of them will go with this one of the main print. I'm calling this one the main print. It's the one I like the best. So, isn't it beautiful though? So this is Sunkissed. Okay. And all right, and then okay, so that one, and the next one in the lineup, I think, is the gray one. And let's get that one here, right? Is this one next? Yeah, so here it is. So there. So here's the first one. And then I think there's one more. Yes, the peach. So the gray, okay, with the gold, which is gorgeous. And then the next one in the lineup, which, oh, how do you buy? So to buy, so if you're new here and you're on Facebook, go down to the comment bar and type in the word register into the comment bar and then press enter. And a new screen will come up. And I just want you to put in 4 things, just your first name, last name, email address, and your phone number. That'll be enough for the system to memorize you. Then advance to the next screen, and they always make you set up a username and password. So try to do that quickly because I'm sure with giving the 25% back, these are going to sell out really fast. So if something goes to wait list, again, leave it in there because some people may go through later. It's only till midnight that we're doing this. So, okay. So, like, let's say you want the one that's in the bubble right now. That one is sold 180. So if you're on Facebook, you're going to type into the comment bar sold space 180, then press enter, and it will put 1 yard into your cart. Oh, another thing we're going to do later, which we're going to have fun with, we're doing skinny bolts later. We're doing skinny bolts. So some of you may not know what that is, but when we get to it, I'll let you know what that is. So, okay. Yeah, this would be really pretty fabric. You're right, Karen, for the wildflowers. Yeah. Oh, wait. So Tommy is tomorrow. Tommy is tomorrow at 3. And I told him I'd come over here with him if he needs me to do sewing. So tomorrow at 3 is when Tommy's going to start sewing this project. Okay. Tomorrow at noon is Tiffany with a bag project. So got a wonderful lineup the whole week this week. So, okay, now what's the next one? So that is Mosaic. Here, I'll just fold this one up. So, oh, I see which one I would call Mosaic. So we'll put that here. I'm going to try to arrange these nice again, like I had it. Okay, so there's the Mosaic, and this one has a gray background. So here's the Mosaic with gray. And if you look close, you can see the gold metallic. And it looks like little sprigs of like dandelions where they blew off all the seeds, and you know what you're left over with. So the gray Mosaic, it's gorgeous, isn't it? This Robert Kaufman, they're out of California, and they just make just beautiful fabrics. Okay, now the next one in the Mosaic is this one, and this one, it has an ivory background. So it's mainly ivory where the other one is gray. And so the ivory with a little bit of gold metallic. Okay, so those two. So I don't know how you're deciding. I'm going to arrange them all, and then we'll just kind of go. I'll have you go over with the camera. Okay, so we did those. Now, next one is the flowers with the ivory background. Now take a look. It has an ivory background, course, you see the gold metallic, but look, you have the gray and the peach. So look at how good. I love this one. I think that is so pretty. I love, like, to me, if I was going to get this ivory, I would want one of the dandelions with more color. So if you got one of those two, I think that would look really nice with the ivory. Whereas if you got this one, I would want to get the one of the other flowers, one that's coming up. Okay. And then we also have a fat quarter bundle too. Okay, so we got those flowers. Wasn't there a peach flower? Did I lose it? Oh yeah, under here. Here it is. Okay, so here is the peach flower. So if you did get the lighter one, I think that would be really pretty with the lighter one, even this one. So really the peach background one will go with any of them. Okay, and then now did we have the fat quarter bundle? I forget where we put that. We have 9 of these coming. That's all. So I think we put everything that we could get in the bubble. So these are arriving tomorrow. But it is here's a fat quarter bundle, and it is 18 fat quarters. Right? Let me double check. I'm reading it right. And it is 18 fat quarters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I'm sure there's 18. I think I read 18. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoop, I'm losing track. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, does it we don't have it in the description how many there are. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 18 fat quarters. So fat quarter bundle with one of each of the fabrics in the line. 16. And 16. Okay, 16 fat quarters in the bundle. And so remember, 25% of these fabrics will be put back into your account. And everybody knows it's so much fun when you got money built up in your account and then you get to buy that thing you've been saving for, right? Yeah, 16 fat quarters. Yes. Okay, now let me fold these up and then we're gonna show you them again all together so you can see how, maybe just get a second look at it. Okay, so here, okay, I got the mosaics. Here's the little flower. Here are the sunshine. There's the sunshine. And then my 3 favorites, the dandelions. So there it is with a gray background, an ivory background, and then a peach background. Okay. Gorgeous, isn't it? Absolutely. Which, anytime, so my sales rep that brings us these, she knows to tell me when there's gold metallic, when there's any metallic. It's like, oh, or if it has pearlescence, a little bit of a shine to it, like Fairy Frost does. It just has that little bit of pearl to it. It's like, that's it. That's the one I want. That's the line I want to carry. So Gloria's Village. Anne says, hello, Gloria's Village. That's wonderful. So thank you so much. We just really, really appreciate the support from everyone. And okay, so there. Now the next fabric is a new line from Benertex, and it's Calypso. Okay, so I want to lay these out so you can see the different colors. So lots of blues and teals. This is a border print. I'll spread that one out. And butterflies in those same colors. There, look at this. I love the navy one. And then there's like a mosaic and these little flowers. And then, how I don't like solids, but I like fabrics that look like solids from far away. And I think these two work good for those. So this is Calypso. And this is another one that 25% will be put back into your account. Now, what we have is, I guess, whatever, I think we only had 15 yards of each of these, didn't we? And, but the rest, so if you're okay with it, the rest will be in, more will be in 2 weeks. So they said early March, they are going to be shipping more to us. So, yeah, Peggy's telling everybody, don't forget to vote. Yeah, vote. Everybody in your family vote. I want it to be I want it to be just a landslide. That's what I want. That's what I'm hoping for. I don't think they're going to give me an idea. Um, whether or not we're winning, or they told us we got the most nominations. So, but you know, I'm thinking that the other stores that are in it, they're young and they know social media better than I do, and so they maybe can get more people to vote. But we do have a huge, wonderful community. I was like, yeah, so that everybody here says you've got it. But whenever you think you got it, then you don't have it, right? So that's it. Voting every day. Thank you so much, Jan. Wonderful. Okay, so let's start with, I think I have the Calypso, the main print, in with the blue background first. So it looks just bright and summery. It looks tropical to me. It looks like early summer, right? Early summer. You can use it all summer long. Yes, us older gals can still vote, right? We can't. Our village, our community, she kept saying that to me, that you have such a big community, a wonderful community. I said, yes, I do. I didn't really understand why she was asking me that, because it all came about when Steve and I were in Chicago. So we didn't really know too much about it, and what the whole point of the whole thing was. Just people had nominated us, so that was wonderful. So, all right. Can you tell I'm nervous about it? I want a new front door really bad. So yes. So this past year we had to do boring things. We had to get 2 new furnaces and 2 new air conditioners last year in the building. And so oh yeah, it does match my sweater. It does go with me, doesn't it? Hey, I didn't plan that. So Keith is voting in Ohio. That's wonderful. Yes. So, okay. So this one has the teal background. So this one comes in a light blue background and then a teal background. I don't know what one I like better. I have no idea. So I'm going to leave both of these out so we can look at the other ones with it. So these are Benertex fabrics. So really, really nice quality. We love Benertex. I love Benertex because we can get more of it. So if we hit on a really neat project, or, somebody needs more of something, we can get it. It isn't, it used to be a lot of the fabric companies were like one and done. So they printed it one time and that was it, which created, when you saw a fabric that you wanted, you bought a yard of it because you knew that the next time that you came in, they probably wouldn't have it. But now, from Betty from California has been voting. That's wonderful. But we can get more. So if we come upon a project that everybody loves, we can get more, and that's better today. That's better with the way people buy. They said everybody does buying project. They have a project in mind that they want to do, and so rather it used to be you would just stash yards of fabric, and people are kind of getting away from that. Even though I hear reports from everyone about their stashes, so all right. Okay, now the next one in the line is the border print. So here is the border print with the navy. Now I'm going to go on Benertex's website and look for, so they have free patterns on their website. So all you have to do is go to benertex.com, Benertex.com, and you type in Calypso, and the patterns come up first before the fabrics even do. So yeah, Benertex is wonderful. They we've done really well with them with Nancy Halverson. I just love her fabrics. So, and there's new projects. So hang on to your Nancy Halverson Wander Lane, because there's 2 new projects that she has. So she's already written the patterns, but she also picked out fabrics from the Wander Lane line and the Whisper Weave line for doing those, and we have to get Tommy working on that. So I think maybe he's going on the cruise with us. I think maybe when he's on this cruise, he should be digitizing, don't you? No, I don't know. That would be mean, wouldn't it? Yes. So his little boy is really sick, little Gray. He is so sick. He had a fever, 104. His cough, he's got the heaviest cough and it's just, he's just got his head laying down on the pillow. So it's really sad. So, they don't give them medicine anymore. So they give them, they said they would give him an inhaler, and he already has an inhaler from the last time that he was sick. So they're going to try that. But his birthday is Thursday. He's turning 5. He can't be sick for his birthday. His party is on Saturday. He just can't be sick. So I hope he gets better by then. So, okay, so the next one, oh, the butterfly dance. Look at how pretty this one is. I love this one. So this is the only one in the line that has all the colorful butterflies. So, well, they keep up, Veronica. I know Maddie and Tommy, they just listen to their doctor. If the doctor says he has to get this shot, this shot, this shot, they just say, okay. I mean, they do whatever their doctor tells them. So I hope he's had it. Yeah, Joni's grandson Dylan just had pneumonia, and that's what I'm hearing. There's a lot of pneumonia is coming out. So now the next one is this butterfly in teal. So you do kind of need, with these prints right here, you do need something that is more solid. And I think so this one they would call a low volume print, meaning there's space in between the print. So that looks really pretty with this one. And let's see this one. So this is Calypso by Benartex. So here's the light blue and the teal. So, and I see that teal in the flowers. I see the teal in both. But then take a look here, the navy with the blue. And so you will see in these big prints is that there's a navy blue trim around each one of the flowers. So the navy blue looks fantastic with it. So it's navy blue background with a medium blue butterfly, but every one of the flowers is trimmed in that same navy blue. So it goes with every one of the fabrics. So there it is in the navy. Here it is in here is the teal. And then remember there was the colorful one with the greens and teal and blues. Okay. All right. Maybe I'll just fold these up, put them close by. There. I'll be grabbing them. Okay. Here's the navy. And there's a few more coming. Okay. This is fun. I think we're going to have fun once these start over here. Oop. Okay. There. Okay. Now the next one is this mosaic print. So all the same colors. So just like a geometric mosaic print with the blues and teals and greens in it, and a light blue background, a touch of yellow. So the greenish yellow is in there too. There. And then the next one are the blossoms. So here is the blossoms in the light green background. Really pretty. And there is a blossoms. And this one, I guess that must be a dark, dark navy blue background. Okay, so blossoms with the pale green and blossoms with the navy. So if you need a smaller print, these are the ones to go for. and then 2 more in this line. So this is called Shadow Scroll Teal. Okay, you tell me if I'm putting it in the right spot. So Shadow Scroll Teal goes with every single one of them, every single fabric, and then the Shadow Scroll in the blue. So if you want to see any of these fabrics, so remember 25% of what you spend on these brand new collections will be put back into your account for you to spend later. I do like that blue. I see it picking up the blue, well, and the teal too. So both really pretty. Here's the butterflies with these. Let's see this one, the main print here. Now I'm making a mess, but they all go really nice together. I do think, if I was buying it, I would make sure that I got one of these, or one of those, or one of these shadow scrolls, because Ruth Ann says it quiets it down a little bit, and yet you don't end up with a boring solid. So, okay. All right. So remember, this is going to go on till midnight. So 25% put back into your account until midnight. And now I have another beautiful collection coming up from Robert Kaufman. And then we're going to get into skinny bolts. And then we are going to get into the bargain fabrics too. The skinny bolts are at bargain pricing. So. All right, because I have another gorgeous collection coming here with silver this time. So, you don't really see silver too much, but here's the main print. There's a little touch of silver in the flowers. So here, these little berries here are silver metallic. So there's your main prints. So there's a dark that looks like a black background to me, black background, blue background, and a green background. Okay, then this one in the purple. Now look at how pretty that is together. These two are really pretty together. Look at this one with the purple. So that's another one. Oh my. Okay, so here it is. Here's another one. All of these. So you'll see that it looks white, but it isn't. When you zoom in on these, you can see the silver metallic. Here's a dark one. A dark. So here, that is pretty with this. And then this one is heron, right? That's what I'm calling it. Did they say egrets? What's an egret? Is it like a heron?
It looks like one.
Yeah. So it's an egret. And now the stars, here and there, the stars are silver metallic. So look at how pretty that one is with the blue right here. And then the swans. So what are they? Swans? So I guess these are all swans, or some of them egrets. I don't know. I think these with a longer beak are the egrets, and then swans. So kind of looks with swans. Anytime they put swans in, it's like magical, right? So there it is with the purple. So that dark background has that purple in it. Now here's the blue. Same print, but blue. And they're here. Okay, so the swan is swimming, and these little dots are all silver metallic. So really pretty. These are Robert Kaufman. And let me see if they have a designer. Oh, it's Sonia Rysef. I might be getting that all wrong. It's written in her handwriting. So here the blue with touches of the purple, and then the silver metallic. Okay, and one more of the swans, and this is the navy blue. Okay, so maybe we'll just run through these again since I went through them so fast. So, okay, so I'll fold this one. So the first one that we had, and we'll decide what goes good together. So the first one is they call it Flowers Night Metallic, and that's with the black background, and you'll see that pretty green or blue, the pretty blue in there too. So the purple and the blue and the dark, and then the silver metallic here and there throughout. Now this one is the blue background. They call that one lake. So it is like a ocean or lake blue with the silver metallic. Some of the deeper green is in there. And then this one has the green background with the silver metallic. Next one that we showed is this with the purple. And so it is just reeds midnight. And I just think that looks so pretty with that one. I mean, you're getting two darks. And don't they say to get a light, a medium, and dark? But I don't know. So you're allowed to break the rules. But all these reeds, so they look white, but they are silver metallic. So really pretty. The line is called Silver Lake, and it's from Robert Kaufman. So this one, so if you're new here and you're on Facebook, you're going to want to register. And all you do is type in the comment bar the word register, press enter, put your first name, last name, email address, and your phone number, and advance to the next screen and set up a username and password. And today we are offering, in honor of President's Day, it's 25% is going to be put back into your account for you to spend later. So beautiful fabrics. Now I think the next one down is this one. It's the flowers, and there's butterflies in here too. Flowers and butterflies. I think I'll unfold this one so you get a better idea. But all of this silver metallic, very soft, not stiff. I know, people are wary of that, the metallics, because sometimes they're stiff, but these are really, really soft. You don't even know the metallic is on there. That is gorgeous, isn't it? Really pretty. I love the purples. Okay, and then the next one is same thing, but with, now they called this one thistle, but it's got like a violet background, lavender violet background with the purple, and the blues are in there. So and the silver, so you can see the butterflies. So half the butterflies are silver metallic. It's really pretty. Now this color right here is in this one. So I can see that color right here. So I think these two look really nice together. So that, okay. And then, now Carol doesn't know it, but Tommy's going to talk to her, and because we want her to put together the fabric shows and then come over with me and put on the fabric show. Yeah, she doesn't. Maybe Tommy's talked to her. Maybe she's listening. Carol, are you listening? Yeah, we're thinking that would be a huge help to us, is for her to help us with the fabric show. So in honor of past presidents, yep, since the beginning of time, President's Day. It is around here. It's the day everybody goes skiing. And and of course, every time there's a federal holiday, it's a reason to shop, isn't it? It's kind of funny. It's like, sometimes you think like Martin Luther King, like I almost felt like pushing a sale on, it was his birthday, but still, in the way he died, that was terrible. So I don't think we should have sales on Martin Luther King's birthday. I think it's just a day of respect, right? But hey, I'm just jumping in with the rest of them. So okay, we like a reason to have a sale. So look at this one, are the flying egrets, and see, that goes with this one really nice. So this one also has this. So I think those three look really nice together. So you would have, I would call this one your light and your medium and your dark. So that would be a really nice combination there. So Beautiful quilt or table runner. Okay. And then the next one is the purple. So this is the swans. So they call them swans. Swans. This one is swans at midnight. Okay. Purple. So the purple with the swans. And all these little dots are silver metallic. I haven't seen a live swan in years. Have you, Kate?
I saw one the other day.
You did? Like in the wild or at like a pond? Really? Wow. That would be something. So I bet they're at, like we have that aviary on the north side here. I bet they have swans. I'll go to, yes. Okay, so there we got the purple. And then here it is with the blue with a touch of purple. So here you can see that lavender. So really I see this with this one, right? And see this one has the green. Okay, so the green leaves is the green in this. That is really pretty together. So it's got the blues I'm seeing. And then this one, it picks up the green from here is in this one. So really pretty. I think you can mix and match all of these. Just pick your favorites. Okay. And then one last one, and then we'll move on to skinny boats, right? That's what we're going to do next. Okay. So here is, this one is called Starry Night, and it is the swans and the egrets and the silver metallic little dots. So, all right. Okay, now skinny boats are, so they're very popular fabrics. So it was Ruth Ann that said to me, a 3-yard quilt, this would be gorgeous. Yeah. And you know what? There's a new book. I think it arrived, and we're going to have it on Thursday. 5-yard quilts by the same author, by Fabric Cafe. So, you know, if you pick out 5 yards, you could do the 5-yard quilt book. But 3-yard quilt, this would be really pretty. But okay, so like Ruth Ann is the one that said to me, these bolts that you have on the wall that only have like a yard, 2 yards, 3 yards, no quilter is going to look at those because it isn't enough for her to do something with. And so I listened to Ruth Ann, and we pulled off our skinny bolts. Okay, so these are all priced at $6.88 a yard. Now, these you will not get the 25% put back in. Oh, can we set those up to get at least the 2% put back in? Or who knows? Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. They're at such bargains. Yeah, we won't worry about those. Okay. So, oh, last cruise they had swans. That's right, in the hotel. Okay, so this first one is, now it's, we have two, this one has 2 yards, so only one person is going to get this, and it's $6.88 a yard. So this is a Maywood Studios, but it's a Kimberbell color. So most of the fabrics that I have coming up on these skinny boats are Kimberbell. So they're very, very, very popular. And you're going to get these just because we're at the end of the boat. So there, and we unrolled them and we measured them. So this one is 2 yards, and only one person's going to get it. Okay, next one. This one is also 2 yards. This is actually a brand new fabric from Kimberbell, and I don't think I remember the name of it. Oh, I forget. But it's got these little dots. It's, you know. What, perforated stripe? Okay, brand new from Kimberbell in the yellow. It's the perforated stripe, and so this one has 2 yards. Now you won't get them on the boat. We just left them on the boat, but what we'll do is slide the bolts out because these will be too expensive to ship because they're too big. So we'll slide the fabric off the boat and pack them for you. So okay, next one. This one is from Vintage Flora, and this one is 2.33 yards. And you'll see we just multiply it by $6.88. So these are current Kimberwell fabrics, it's just very little was left on the boat. They are fabrics that we carry in the store. If we run out of them, we reorder them. Kimberbell fabrics from Maywood Studio are one of our most popular lines. So this one is 2.33 yards. Now here's another one. It might, oh, it's not showing 688, but what it's showing is the total. Right, it's showing the total for 2.33 yards. So if you multiply 688 by 2.33, then that shows you the price. But it works out to you're getting them at $6.88 a yard for Kimberbell fabric. So really, really good deal. Okay, so if you really want it, leave it on wait list. There might be some people that are putting them in their cart, and then later on, remember, you have to check out by midnight to get these prices, but you might get pinged after midnight. Now remember, our shipping is $8. If you hit $75, shipping is free, and I think it holds for 24 hours. So if you buy $75 worth and tomorrow you buy something, those orders will get combined. So this one was 2 1/3 yards. So it was, that's how we came up with a 688. A 16, right? That one was 16 something, right? Yeah. So 2 1/3. And if you divide it out, these were all priced at $6.88, but you get all of it. So you get all 2 1/3 yards. So you get more fabric to work with. That's what's kind of frustrating with our $6.88 a yard. It is very rare that someone is able to get 2 yards of anything. And I'm listening to Ruth Ann because she said that 1 yard, it's like hard to use just 1 yard. You usually need more than a yard of something. So okay, next one. Now this one is a great basic. This one is also Maywood Studios, and it is they call them scattered dots. So this is the red scattered dots. So, and this one is 2 yards. So what does that one come to? Like 1376. So you get 2 full yards. Sometimes a little bit more, like a couple inches extra, but yes. Okay. Now also you can pick up in store. So pick up in store is always free. So if you're able, pick up in store, we love you to come visit us. So pick up in store is always free. You don't have to hit $75 if you're picking up. So this one is the trellis print from Kimberbell, and we had 1 2/3 yards on this one. So that's why this one's only $11.42. So every one of these is priced at $6.88. Okay, here's another one. And these are all, I'm surprised Kathy wasn't upset that we were selling these. Were you? But Kathy, we'll order more. Any of these, we just thought they're skinny bolts,
That's really cool. Yes.
Yeah, $6.88.
It's a Kimberbell.
Yes, these are all Kimberbell.
Oh my goodness. Yes. Buy them now, people.
Yeah, you never get Kimberbell. We never put Kimberbell on sale. Kimberbell is like our most popular line. I tell retailers that if they're getting into the fabric, so often it'll be like a sewing machine store that decides they want to add fabric, and I said, sure thing is Kimberbell fabric. And so because it always sells. So Kimberbell doesn't go on sale. So it's just, so this is 1 2/3 yards of the brown. Here's another one. This one is 2 1/8 yards. 2 1/8. And so that's why it's, so they're all priced at $6.88 a yard. And it is, so this one is like an orange, right? Well, it's O for orange, and it's kind of a chevron. Okay, next one, right? This says Kimberbell right there. She's had these dots in her line for 100 years. So, oh yeah, we'll go faster. Okay, so there is the orange, and then this one is it's a honeycomb. And again, it's a Kimberbell, and this one is 2 full yards, $6.88 a yard. So get that in your cart and you snag that one. So this one is a nice background fabric. Here, look at this one, perfect purple. So whenever we need a purple, we head over to this one right here. So it's got the little cute little wildflowers. And this one is 1.5 yards. So it's 1.5 yards at $6.88 a yard. Okay, next one is a white on white, which you don't see ever going on sale. And I'm going to put my hand in so you can see which one it is. There you go. You can see it. So this one, and I forgot to look at how much was on there. I'll look at it. So you see what it is. I'll look at it here. 2 yards of a white on white. Now they call this one awning stripe. So this is a pink awning stripe. It is a Kimberbell. I think all we did was Kimberbell. You guys all Kimberbell. Okay, so this one is 1 7/8 yards. So not 2 full yards, but 1 7/8 pink awning stripe. So all of these are great. And next one, tufted stars. That's what they called this one. So this is the red tufted stars, and it's 1 3/4 yards. See how it's a skinny bolt? So it's 1 3/4 yards at $6.88 a yard, and there's only one. Okay, we're gonna get into, so we do have some fabrics at $6.88 that we have. They aren't skinny bolts. So okay, so this one is their I don't know, orange doodles, and this one is 2 yards. 2 yards on this one for $6.88 a yard. Don't you love the Kimberbell fabrics are just happy fabrics. Here is the tufted stars in green. If you're a Kimberbell fan, you're recognizing these. They use them all the time, all the time. So 2.5 yards on that one. Yeah, they probably go to wait list, but you never know. Somebody may be loading up their cart and they'll take it out later. We're gonna make them clear their carts at midnight, and then you may get pinged after midnight that you got it. So 1 2/3 yards of this one, and this one's a Christmas one. You can see the candy canes and the holly. Here's another one of her dots, so cute, and it's a white background with a light green, and this one is just 7/8 of a yard. So this one is like less than this. It's $5.36. That's all. Okay, here's another one. See, we had a couple of the green. Oh, it's a different shade of green. It's a different shade of green than we had before. So this one is the green. It's 2 full yards. That's $6.88 a yard. Okay.
We're also selling some of that fire.
Oh, we are doing. We're going to do bargain this one too. So there's Kimberbells. Are they? I think they are. There's a lot of Kimberbell coming in the bargains. Kathy will be mad at me. Okay, so here's the orange plaid Kimberbell fabric, and this is 2 1/8 yards of this one. We love this one because it's diagonal, so it's easy to work with. Next one seems to be a lot of oranges for Halloween. You know, they always do a big project for Halloween. So this one is the scrolls in orange with like a bright yellow scroll going through it. And here is the doodles. I think they called this one. Yeah, doodles. I think they're so cute. They're all happy and nice. So this one is 3.33 yards. So 3 1/3 yards of this one. So you could back a quilt with this one. So at only $6.88 a yard. We'll just see what people think of this, and then we'll get people's opinions. I think we grabbed all the skinny bolts we had, but you know what? I shouldn't say that because I bet we have more. So here's another one. This is pink, and it is 1.5 yards of this one. So all of them are priced at $6.88 a yard, but the reason why that total I love this one. This is like one of my favorite Christmas ones, and it's only 2 yards. 2 yards left on this bolt. So we have these in the store at full price, but it's just because these bolts had just a little bit left on them. Here's another one that has 3 1/4 yards. And this is from their celebrations line. And I think it's supposed to be fireworks. Fireworks. So, okay. And now are those more? There's more skinny bolts. So you still have a chance of getting some skinny bolts. And just remember, you know, some people will take their time. Okay. And so at I don't know how they do that. I don't know whether they clear their carts at midnight. I don't know. Oh wow. We'll find out. Okay. Okay. So here is one of Kimberbell's solids. So 2 yards of this one. So it's called Wild Blueberry. You know, she has a whole line of solids that she uses. So 2 yards. And again, we're staying at the $6.88 a yard. Here, this one, we had a lot of this one. 4 1/4 yards of this one. So this is blue with light blue dots. And it's considered, it says on all of them, Kimberbell Basics. So these are fabrics that they keep in the line forever. Here's that awning stripe again, and in black and white. Okay, and this one is 2 1/8 yards. Now here's another white on white. Here we are right here. And there, this one is like, I call it the wildflowers. Looks like, you know, Queen Anne's lace and things like that. So white on white. And this one is 2 2/3 yards of the white on white. Now here's one. This one is from Vintage Boardwalk, 2 1/8 yards, and it's bicycles. We're still with Kimberbell though. Still with Kimberbell. We had to make room for new fabrics. And I don't know, one of our suppliers came in and they said, your tiny bolts, makes it look like you don't have much fabric. And I said, I can't have that. We have lots of fabric. So this one is another one this one is from Vintage Flora, and it's 3 1/2 yards. So this one will go really far. Like you could probably back a quilt with this one at 3 1/2 yards. Okay. Then, what is this one? This one, Kimberbell Basics. It's, I guess, doodles?
Swirl floral.
What's it called?
Swirl floral.
Swirl Floral. And it's 2 yards. So it's yellow with white. Okay. Next one, where there's just 2 left. So this one is Vintage Flora. And it's 3 1/2 yards at $6.88 a yard. Okay. And then the last one in the skinny bolts is this pink Shadow Play by Maywood, and it's 3 1/4 yards. This is a no-brainer. It's just, we love Shadow Play. So it's crazy that we have, the basics usually don't go on sale, but we're making room. We're making room. So, and then we have more bargains coming. Okay, we're doing okay, right? Okay, and I got some here. I'll put these over here. I'll put them here. I'll put them.
Oh, my Kimberbells?
Yes, it's your Kimberbells. Yes. Okay. All right, a little bit more here. I can move out. Maybe I'll just put them here. See, we always price them where we think they're going to go for sure. So we don't want, oh, that's right, Troy. You ride bicycles. We got her with the bicycle fabric. I hope you were able to get that one. So, okay. Yeah. What's that?
We have more bicycles.
Oh, more bicycles are coming. More bicycles are coming. Okay. So this one is from Vintage Flora. So
this is just regular.
Did you guys clean out my Kimberbell
we
stuff?
did. We don't. I hope this was okay.
Of course.
I don't think we can get this one
You
anymore.
can't?
No.
It's gone. It's gone.
And it's only
Grab it.
$6.88 a yard.
What?
Yeah, that's all.
Crazy.
She's walking away. She can't handle it. No. Yeah. Yeah. So I think we listen to Ruth Ann. She knows what she's doing. So, okay. Vintage Flora. Okay. And there. Okay. Now, next one. Same thing. Vintage Flora. These are all Kimberbells still. They're all Kimberbell. never go on sale, right? Kathy never, never, never. She's shouting for Kathy is in trouble. Yeah, I'm in trouble for marking them down. So, but she said these are no longer available. So I'm sure you go on the internet tonight and you'll see them at full price. But it's time for us to move them on. So this one's pretty with, I would call that a peach background, only $6.88 a yard. There's more. Aren't you glad you tuned in today? Because these are the cutest fabrics. So here's another one from the Vintage Flora line. And this one has kind of a pinky peach background with the flowers. And look at they're diagonal. The background is diagonal. So see, I'm always looking for that. So $6.88 a yard. Yeah, out with the old, in with the new. Even though, I mean, really these are new fabrics. So I'm sure other places don't have them on special. So what would you say? That's like a purple to me, like a honeycomb with purple. Okay, they call it violet. So, and it's a Kimberbell. So it's honeycombs, violet honeycombs. Okay, here you can grab some of the tufted stars. So this one is just green number 2. Oh, so they call this one dark green. $6.88 a yard. So we are going to be ready for that truckload of Berninas to come tomorrow. We had to kind of take the skinny bolts out, condense some of the fabric. Look at this one. This one's great. Vintage Flora. And it's only $6.88 a yard. Hope Kathy, so Kathy for sure, because like if it's no longer available, Kimberbell won't plan a project for these, will they?
No, I love that one.
So there, ooh, all right. So you can't leave us alone with, you never know. Here is the honeycomb in yellow. So $6.88. Now remember, these fabrics, these are the ones that you will get 25% put back into your account. So if you're tuning in late and you didn't see these, you're going to want to wait, after the show is over. It takes them about an hour to upload the fabrics or upload the show, and you can watch it again. So it takes about an hour. So you'll have to wait in order to see it again. Okay, next one. This is one of Kimberbell Solids. So see, this is one of her current. This is a basic, and it's like a mint color. So what do they call this? Ice Castle. So they call it ice. And it's a Kimberbell solid. Here's another one designed by Kimberbell. And it is like a charcoal gray with white scattered dots. We love the scattered dots. Rather than a pattern to little dots, these are easier to work with. So okay. Next, here comes one of her traditional dots. This is still, she's still working with these. It's just we decided we was running low. So what it was for us is we have duplicates of it. So you'll walk in our store tomorrow and you will see this on the shelf at regular price, but we had a bolt that was kind of running low. So that's why we did that. And here are the doodles. And this is called Peachy Pink. And there's some of them, they're starting to get low. We needed more room. Peachy Pink doodles. Only $6.88 a yard. And here comes another one of the doodles, right? And this one, so they called this violet red. Maybe it has a little red in it. Violet, I would call it violet. I'd call it purple. But it kind of, a lighter purple. $6.88 a yard. Here it comes. Now remember, I think we had this one in a skinny bolt. See, on our shelf, we might have 4 bolts of this. And 2 of them were running really low. And we need, we don't want to ever not have this fabric in stock, because these are current fabrics that Kimberbell will be planning projects with. Okay. Next one is the chevron. This one is pink chevron. I think this one is pretty new. Pink chevron, right? So here's pink chevron at only $6.88 a yard. See, you don't have to worry about Joann's Clothing. You're getting top quality fabrics. You're going to watch us every Monday. This is another one and one of Kimberbell's basics. So houndstooth, black and white houndstooth. I always forget herringbone and houndstooth, but this one is houndstooth, black and white. Okay, Troy, look at this one, gray with white bicycles. Troy rides bicycles. I'm friends with her on Facebook, so I see her in pictures riding bikes. So, yeah, cute. So this was from Vintage Boardwalk. That was a really cute line. Oh, here comes another one with bicycles, $6.88 a yard. I know probably my pile's making it hard for you. Okay, I'll just slide these down. I'll put this one here so you can zoom in on it. Okay, here, getting heavy. Okay, so there are the bicycles. So this is white background with pale gray. Bicycles built for two, which you can rent in Cape May, New Jersey. That's right. I had fun yesterday. I helping my daughter plan her wedding, and so I was emailing florists, and then we were looking at wedding gowns and dresses for me. In fact, I found a whole bunch of dresses that I really liked, but I have to get Joni's opinion. She has a really good taste. So here, we got the bicycles, right? We got the bicycles. Here is their Christmas line, and it is Quilty Little Christmas. This one I loved. I just think this one's really cute. And it's all the traditional Christmas colors, only $6.88 a yard. Okay, next is that same print, but in the greens. So greens, Quilty Little Christmas, and only $6.88 a yard. Okay. Quit saying that, Kathy says. I don't know what this one is. I think are we off of Kimberbell now? I think we are. But there isn't that much. Is this it? This is all, or is there a couple? Oh, there is a little bit more that we have. So there's only about 10 boats left. But this one is neat. So this one is from Timeless Treasures. So it kind of looks like confetti to me. So it's got royal blue background with reds and greens. And blues, I see blues in there, like bright, like turquoise blue. So it looks like confetti all over. So Timeless Treasures does not name their collections, or at least they don't put the name on the bolts. I kind of wish they did, because that enables us. Now this is a basic from Henry Glass, and this is Folio Basics. It's called from Henry Glass, and it's just a gray on gray. So just a nice basic gray on gray. Okay, and we're coming into some Riley Blake here. And these again are their basics. So basics. So this is called Blossom. And it's what they call a low volume print. You see more of the background than the print, and it's teeny tiny little flowers, and they're green. We use this for a lot of St. Patrick's Day projects. So this is a basic, and it's white with green. Goes great St. Patrick's Day, but really it's a green, so it goes with so many floral fabrics. It's only $6.88 a yard. You never have to worry about Joann's Clothing again. So, they thought sometimes some of the interfacings we might not have. So, we'll keep listening to everybody. Okay, this one, it's called Irregular Dot. So, it is black background with white dots. They almost look like snow, like it's supposed to be snow. And the dots are little. They're only like 1/8 of an inch to maybe just a little bigger than the 1/8. And it's only $6.88 a yard, so a good basic. Now, see, this one, you got to grab this because I can't believe we're even selling it, because look at it. It is Blossom. So it's white with gold metallic. How could we be selling this at $688 a yard? So this would be really pretty to put a fancy fill on top of, for the center of your circles and your ovals. Those of you that aren't on our group page, you got to go on our group page. Oh, which reminds me, I'm in Facebook jail because I shared on my personal, I shared the thing asking people to vote for us, and they said that was against some Facebook rules. So I have to remember to sit down right after the show and tell Facebook I didn't mean to break the Facebook law, but I did. So I'm in Facebook jail. Just my personal account is, not my business account. But that's where I keep track of all my relatives and everything. So I'm in Facebook jail just for asking people to vote. They didn't like that. People didn't like it. They complained about me. That's mean, isn't it? Yeah. I wouldn't want them to vote for me anyhow if they complained, right? Right. Okay, so this one is from Riley Blake, and they just call it a seasonal basic, and it's low volume because you see mostly the red background. Teeny tiny white stars. But really nice to have. So, yeah, Tommy, we're keeping Tommy so busy. So this is called Twinkle from Henry Glass. So this is one of their basics, and it's green, shades of green, like a real light green background with like a medium green. Okay. Yeah, you asked everybody to vote on your private account, but see, no one complained about you. They told me that people complained that I did it. So, yeah. So, I wish they would reveal who complained. Fuss budgets, right? So, but hopefully I will get my account back. So this is from Moda, and it's just a red with a white stripe. That's just fuzz on it. That isn't a flaw. Okay, so the bunny pillow, yeah, he gives you a flash drive. So there's a flash drive with the file for your machine on it. So, okay, next one so this one is from Moda, and it is just like a cream color with little lighter, like ivory dots. I wouldn't say those are white, so it's cream with the ivory dots. Yeah, it comes with a USB that you just put in your machine. Yeah, he's going to have, I think and he has a bonus. Where'd this bonus go? Didn't we have that here earlier? Or did he take it? He might have taken it. It was the bunny bag. I think he took it. But anyhow, you're going to love the bonus that he's going to give you. Okay, and here. And this is the last one. This is the last one. So here's a gray on gray. And this is from Moda. And it's called Regency Summer from Christopher Wilson Tate. So it's just a basic gray on gray. $688 a yard. All right. It's all gone. But put it on waitlist, make sure your waitlist authorized. You will, maybe the people in the contest turn me in. Yeah. So I can't keep up with any of my relatives or anything. So I am going to go right now and it just says, what do you have to say for yourself, like in so many words? I'm just going to say, I had no idea that I was doing anything wrong. Please put me back. It's where I keep it true. All my friends and relatives, really my relatives. It's really fun to keep in touch with them. So, all right. Thank you, everyone. Good luck getting some of the waitlisted items. And we will see you tomorrow at noon with Tiffany and 3 p.m. with Tommy. Bye-bye.